Alright folks, this is Old School from WhatTheBuck.net, coming to you live and direct from Valrico. As is evidenced by my shirt, I have not changed yet today. It does look, however, like the Brett Favre saga is complete. Fox Sports' Jay Glazer reported at 11:49, I believe, that the Jets had traded for Brett Favre on a sliding scale draft pick, and ESPN.com has now echoed that same sentiment. It looks like this is a legitimate report that Brett Favre will become a Jet and go throw the ball to shit. I have no idea who he's going to throw the ball to, and hopefully the defense that sucks is going to be able to handle the interceptions. So I'm not quite sure why this made any sense for Brett. I do remember on the NFL Network, I believe it was, they were talking about a number of the family members in Brett's side were trying to get him to go to the New York Jets for the media market, which we talked about earlier in my earlier report. So where does this leave the Bucks, and why do we care? Well, first, if this is true and legitimate and goes through tomorrow, then we don't have to worry about this crap anymore, which is nice. Second, I hope we don't have to hear about Chad Pennington coming to the Bucks, because that would make me throw up a little bit in my mouth, and that would not be good. Third, what about Jeff Garcia? Right, Jeff Garcia made the dead man walking comment earlier. We know that he's been hobbled by a mild calf strain. There's clearly some hurt feelings there, but this is football, and to be honest, I couldn't care less about his feelings being hurt. If he wants to be the starting quarterback here, which he said all along, well then step up and be the damn starting quarterback. Quit crying, quit getting your feelings squashed by people trying to get an upgrade. If you were running this team, you would try and get an upgrade at every position too. So what we have to hope for is that Jeff isn't going to be fragile, and Jeff will prove everybody wrong, and he'll step up and do what he's supposed to do and be a Pro Bowl quarterback again, and lead the Bucks to the Super Bowl regardless of whether or not anyone thinks he can. So again, to recap, Brett Favre seems to be a Jet. It looks like this circus is over, and it looks like we can move on to other topics, and most importantly, we can move on to the Dolphins and see how our other quarterbacks look, since Jeff is probably going to be scratched from that game. We can see how Luke steps up, and then we can see whether Brian Greasy can remember how to throw the ball. So for more coverage, hopefully of things other than Brett Favre, tune into What the Buck. We have our shows Mondays and Thursdays at 7 o'clock at www.whatthebuck.net. You can register there. It's free. We do not spam. We simply just inform you of when the shows are going to be. And you can also keep an eye on us on our YouTube channel. So thanks again. Old School signing off.